Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're having a great day. And welcome back to another video on the channel. So today we're gonna be making this golf game. So yeah, start button, start screen, all of that stuff. But yeah, let's get right into it. So first we're gonna name one thing the ball, and we're just gonna quickly, delete this. Select the whole, delete. We're just gonna go with a dot. We're gonna at least color it white. Saturation 0. Yeah, and that looks pretty nice. Um, so we're gonna just color the backdrop. Actually, we're not gonna do that quite yet. We're gonna create a new one and call it the club, right? So this one's gonna be just like yeah, we're gonna draw a line and we're gonna, you know, take it, reshape it a bit. I mean, I've not really put too much into this, but that's about it for my golf club. Obviously, you could make it look better, but that's not what we're gonna do today. Um, the ball, the club, we're gonna draw a new thing called the levels. And lastly, we're just gonna draw, we're gonna, actually, we're not gonna draw it, we're just gonna select, choose a sprite, button. I'm just gonna go with this one because it just looks like my real one. We're gonna go to backdrops. I'm just gonna write some text over here. We're gonna go with marker. We're gonna fill it with, let's just go with black. Golf Masters. So first of all, I'm just gonna take this, you know, um, it's gonna redo all of that. We're just gonna hit enter and we're just gonna tilt it a little, make it bigger, center it about there. Yeah, that looks like a pretty decent one. Just quickly, fill the backdrop with like a greenish looking color. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is select the text, copy it, then delete it. Gonna convert to bitmap, fill it with the color that we like. Yeah, that looks good. Convert back to vector and we're gonna paste it. Okay, that looks pretty good. So the button, we're just gonna write start and we're gonna use handwriting. Start. Fill with color black. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. So we're gonna go to events. When flag clicked, we're gonna go to this position. We're gonna show. We're gonna pull out the hide soon. Events. When this sprite clicked, broadcast new message. We're gonna say start game. Um. Okay, I'm just gonna disable this for now. So gonna see, yeah, it comes back to the same place. You click it, hides. So we're now going to start with the others. So for all the others, when flag clicked, we're gonna hide. For the ball, we're gonna set size to a little bigger, maybe 200. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, show. Yeah, that looks pretty big. I mean, if you want, you could go with the 250 or draw it differently, but I think that looks, yeah, that's gonna be perfect. So we're gonna go, yeah. When flag clicked, set size to 250, hide forever. When I receive start game, forever. And this is where the important part of the code actually starts. So this code is gonna be, just checking if we're touching the club. So first we're gonna just say go to front layer because there's gonna be levels and all of that. So we're gonna go to front layer, and before that we're gonna show, and we're gonna tell it to go to roundabout here. Yeah, I think that's a common starting part. But I mean, yeah, you could do it differently. We're just gonna keep it there forever. Go to front layer. If then touching club, we're going to create some variables. Shots taken. Um, R and score. We're gonna change not par, shots taken by one. So for those of you who don't really know, I will be explaining it a little bit, near the end of this video when we start with the code to calculate the score. Change shots taken by one. We're gonna put some repeats. So for my game, I did repeat 11 times. Duplicate it. First, sorry, not gonna duplicate it. We're just gonna go repeat 11 times. Move 5 steps. Um, Wait for a bit. 0.01 seconds. That way we get a smooth movement. Then now we're gonna go to if touching. We're gonna have to do some, not touch. Yeah, touching hole. That reminds me of to create another sprite called hole. Um, Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to ball. If then touching hole. Yeah, if then touching hole. We're gonna just duplicate this go to so that it goes to the starting point, and also we're gonna broadcast something called next level. Next level. Yep. mm, that's about it for this. Then we're gonna have to do some duplicate these two, but we're gonna just remove these codes for now. We're actually just gonna keep these two ifs. We're gonna add some part of it a little later on, not immediately. So the club is done actually with the drawings. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the club code. So when flag clicked, again, this is standard for all of these. Hide, show when I receive start game. Not next level, start game. When I receive start game, show forever. If then duplicate that one time. Sensing, key right arrow, key left arrow, and another duplicate for another function, another part of it. This one's going to be key space. So we're going to go to wait 1 second in the space and repeat until. And this is another thing that you guys probably didn't know, but if you scroll all the way to the bottom, here actually there's a key any pressed. If you press any key, it triggers this. we're going to go to mouse pointer. Um, yeah, go to random position, mouse pointer. Next, what we're going to do is add the turns, 3 degrees, 3 degrees. Um, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select this whole thing, flip horizontal. It's just going to turn it right. Okay. Um, right. So there's something I missed in the balls code. Very important thing. So we're gonna say point in direction. Gonna go to sensing, backdrop number of stage, and we're gonna say um, club, direction of club. So now if we, try, yeah, that looks good. And first I'm gonna go to this club. There's some weird thing. Um, Actually, for this, I'm just gonna convert a bit. Okay, this is. I'm just gonna copy this, delete, convert to bitmap. That looks some. Ah, there we go. It's gonna fill this also with the color. No, zoom out. Yeah, there's nothing else. So we're gonna fill this back with no color and convert to vector. Don't know how that happened. I'm just gonna paste it back. Yeah, so now the club is working normally. The ball has been fixed. Levels. So now we're going to talk about levels. So the way I've made my levels in the games is a little, it's like a lot of my other games. So when flag clicked, we're going to hide and we're going to do some other stuff like go to 0, 0. Yeah, set level to 1. So again, we're going to create another variable called level and we're going to set level to 1 and we're going to say when I receive start game show and forever if then, and before that we're going to switch costume to level. Yeah, now if level greater than 5, um, broadcast. I know another one called game over. Yeah, so that's it for the levels, but now we're gonna actually draw the levels. So for this level I'm just gonna go to backdrops. For filling we're just gonna pick this color and we're gonna go to the levels, convert to bitmap, fill this, convert back to vector, and now we're gonna start doing some, you know, the first level is perfectly plain and the holes. So let's talk about the holes. So the hole basically has the same code, um, just a bit shortened. Again, I'm just gonna swap this out. That's very weird. just gonna swap this hole out here. Levels. Yeah, we got the code. Again, we're just gonna add this code here. There's a bit of an unnecessary part over here, but that's about it for the holes. So the ball has the code for the hole, so not too worried about that. But that's gonna do it for the hole. The other thing we're just gonna quickly do to this hole is go to front layer forever in the forever. Hmm. So that's about it. Actually, we're just gonna give this game a quick test. Again, forever go to front layer. Right. So for the hole. So for the hole again, we're just gonna duplicate like the level. We're gonna make multiple levels. I'll just make a second level only for this one because I have some plans for the ball. So first of all, I'm just gonna take this circle, fill it with a that grayish look. Just gonna remove this outline. Actually, just keep zero, no outline. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna keep this rock. So this rock is gonna be staying here, and we're gonna be doing something with the rock. And another thing I'm gonna do is actually make a pretty thick brush. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty thick. We're gonna use a green one, but we're gonna go slightly darker. I mean, this looks a lot like grass, right? I hope so. So again, this is perfectly fine. So the hole I'm gonna draw based on each level. So the first level, I'm just gonna keep the hole. Um, we're gonna um, yeah, we're gonna keep this one just a black outline. Yeah, maybe four, and we're just gonna keep it fully black. Yeah, this looks a lot like a hole. So yeah, this is a stretched. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And for the second level, again the hole's probably just gonna be there. Right. So again, this is perfectly fine, all finished. But yeah, final code for the ball is just for the grass and the stone. So here we're gonna go if then touching color, duplicate it. First one's gonna be pick the color again. Gonna pick the grass color. Second one, we're gonna pick the stone color. So what we're gonna do in both of these is a little, it's probably gonna not look that great, but it works really. So first is gonna be -2. So the grass basically slows down your ball. But if we duplicate this and go -5, I'm just gonna show you, just for the sake of it. Um, that's a little weird. Yeah, what? Um, okay. Um, is there no second? Okay. Oh, right. Right. If touching hole, we're gonna change level by one. Okay, that's something I totally forgot about. We're gonna just keep it right here. Okay, that's a little awkward. We're just gonna pretend that never happened. You know, I was just faking it. I totally knew that was gonna happen, of course. Yeah, let's just test this out. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit this ball towards the stone. As you can see, it does not pass through the stone. There's a little glitchy action over there, but that's perfectly fine. There we go. As you can see, it's functioning perfectly fine. Now, for the last few things, we're just gonna go to the backdrop. So in the backdrop, we're gonna have quite a few code, just a bit of code, and it really depends on how many levels and all of that you have. But when I receive next level, so this is a little complicated, but I'm gonna explain it all. I'm gonna first change score by par minus shots taken. So this is where I'm explaining about how the golf really works. So par is basically in this level you need to hit it in under 10 shots. If I hit it in 7 shots, it's 3 under par. So it's basically how many shots did I take? I took 7 shots to hit it in. Basically my score is 3 under par. So that's about it. Then we're gonna set shots taken to 0. Again, every time we go to the next level, we want to reset the shots taken. And now we're gonna do if else if. Now we're gonna go level equals. So if level equals 1, set par to whatever you feel it should be. Let's say 10. If level equals 2, set par to, let's just say, not 10 minus 10, let's say 15. That's about it for this game, guys. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.